Hello, and welcome back to Press Play, the podcast for people who enjoy the music and sound design of video games. Today's game is Hollowknight. Hollowknight's soundtrack has garnered a strong fan base of supporters. It's been labeled as a sort of hidden gem of the independent video game scene. Hollowknight's soundtrack has been singled out in particular for its music, so today I'm going to explain why I think it's great. Before I go too in depth, I have to explain what Hollowknight even is. And for people who don't know, Hollowknight is a Metroidvania action-adventure game where you play as a small bug person who encounters other characters and fights like corrupted enemies in this underground city called the Hollow Nest. The game is notorious for its difficulty and how it doesn't hold back on the player, which basically means if you want to play the game, you gotta get good. And I think its orchestral soundtrack fits very well with the game, and it fits very well with its intensity and level of difficulty. The world you explore is run down and decaying, yet the architecture that still lives on is intricate and beautiful and well designed. And even the benches you rest at aren't always like regular park benches. They are also beautifully detailed and intricate. And the completely orchestral soundtrack perfectly fits the vibe of the game, and I love it. And not only does Hollowknight excel in its atmospheric music, it also excels in its combat music, which is the main focus of the game. The combat in this game is more difficult than your average game, and to go along with it, it features stellar boss music. Specifically, the Mantis Lords stand out to me. It sounds as if it's straight out of a movie. It is in an area of the game where it starts getting progressively more difficult and challenging. And in my opinion, the music is representative of the combat because it's dramatic, fast, and well executed song. The music has these quick string sections that play rapid 16th notes, and it has these fast descending melodies that play on a harpsichord, and the tone fits very well with the drama of the fight. You are challenging the Mantis Lords, and they come at you one at a time and then two at a time, and you are basically fighting for their approval. And the music that goes along with it is great. Hollowknight is a very combat-focused game, and its audio enhances that. In the game, you've basically got 5 hit points, and each time you get hit, it takes off 1 hit point. Every encounter can be pretty dangerous, and you can die pretty quickly. And each time you get hit, the sound of the game kind of muffles. It sounds like your character almost goes deaf for a moment as it's recoiling from the attack. The sound communicates to the player the importance of preserving your health so that when you do get hit, because you definitely will get hit a lot, you will notice it. Overall, the soundtrack of the game is great. It fits the dark and gloomy art style of the game perfectly, and it makes the boss fights feel more threatening, and it gives proper weight to the combat. And overall, it's super unique, super engaging, and expertly crafted. And I love the game. It's a great game. So thank you for tuning in. This was Press Play.